Hey guys, how are you? How's it going? Today I thought I'd take a moment to break down Surya Namaskar A or introduce you to it. If you've never done Surya Namaskar A, that's your Sun Salute, that's your first Sun Salute that you probably ever learned. It's also, of course, part of your vinyasa, or not part of your vinyasa, but it makes up vinyasa. So the vinyasa is the linking, it can be the linking between poses, it can be the linking between sides. So whenever you're doing a vinyasa flow, which is what I primarily teach, and it's primarily what we all do, a vinyasa flow based on Ashtanga, but not necessarily strict Ashtanga. Vinyasa flow means you are connecting things with vinyasas. That's what you're doing, and of course connecting with your breath. So Ujjayi breath is like plugging up the window with your mouth closed. So when you move through vinyasa, you can use your breath, or you should be using the Ujjayi breath. I'm going to tell you about Surya Namaskar A. You might also notice I always have different beaker bottles around in my videos. I love beakers, so they're always throughout my house. I have different ones on different days. So anyway, let's talk about Surya Namaskar A. So there are multiple Sun Salutes, and Surya Namaskar A is what we're breaking down today. You're going to start standing at the top of your mat with your feet hip-width apart. So I'm actually going to show you guys this way. So we're going to start standing at the top of the mat, hip-width apart, rooting down. You're going to start at the top of your mat with your feet hip-width apart, shoulders dropped away from your ears, your palms facing forward. You have a neutral pelvis so that your pelvis isn't either spilling forwards or backwards, but it is neutral, so it's a slight hip tilt. As you come to the top of the mat, find that foundation. So our goal here is to have the shoulders in line with the hips, in line with the ankles. It's nice and straight. Bring your palms together in front of your heart center, and we're going to begin to move. As you inhale, reach your hands up towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale, flat back, hands on shins. Exhale, bend your knees, hands by your sides. Step to plank, hold your plank. You can be on your knees. Shoulders stacked over your wrists. One more inhale. As you exhale, release your knees to the ground, untuck your toes. We're lowering all the way down. There will be different modifications. As you lower all the way down, your forehead comes to the mat. Elbows come back and up towards one another. Press all 10 toenails into the mat, which will most likely allow your knees to float off the ground. As you inhale, lift up your head, neck, and shoulders. Elbows still continue to come back and up towards one another. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, release your knees, tuck your toes under, push up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Stay here for 5 breaths. With your neck to at the end of the 5th breath. With your inhale, come high on the balls of your feet. End of the exhale, step your feet to the top of the mat. So we're starting out nice and easy. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to the top. Utthita Hastasana. Tadasana. We go again. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, fold you down, hinging at the hips. Inhale, flat back, hands on shins. Exhale, bend your knees, hands by your sides. Step to plank, hold your plank. Stay here for 5 breaths. Take one final inhale. This time, as you exhale, bend at your elbows, sending them towards your ribs. Flip your feet. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, pressing into the tops of your feet and your hands as you glance up. Upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Staying here for 5 breaths. At the end of the 5th breath, inhale, come high on the balls of your feet. Exhale, step or float your feet to the top of the mat. This time your big toes can come together. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to the top. Utthita Hastasana, Tadasana. We're going to go through one full sun salute. And you can do 3 more of these on your own. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, fold, hinging at the hips. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, hands by your side. Step or float, Chaturanga Dandasana. If you're floating, you have to land on bent elbows. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing. Finish out this round of Surya Namaskar A. Staying here for 3 more breaths and do 3 more on your own. I'm going to move through a couple here with my breath nice and quickly. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to the top and release. Inhale, raise your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, hands by your sides. Step or float, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Come to the balls of your feet as you inhale, come high. Exhale, step or float your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to the top to Utthita Hastasana, Tadasana. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, hands by your sides. Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. When you're completed, you can stay in your downward facing dog or complete your practice or move on to Surya Namaskar B. That's it. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.